All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone of well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tajma Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. And through the spirit, man, wanted to bring a real brief lesson out. I'll probably call it screenshots and prophecies. It's not going to be real long, just basically bringing out different articles through the week. Me and brothers share and videos, man, like this TikTok video here. It's basically exposing the agendas and the different things that Esau Edom is pushing and shoving down these people's throats, but they can't see it, man. So I'm going to just jump straight into it. Lord willing, it's edifying.
Why you tripping? I ain't even do nothing. I'm a jerk. You ain't never lied, but
And what does it say? It says the World Economic Forum vows to put anyone who resists the Great Reset into China-style re-education centers. And we've been telling you, Jakes, for a long time that these UN camps is coming. Because when you look on the FEMA camps here in America, they're based off Roman numerals. That's why when you go in the scripture said the 10 parts of the city is broken down. They haven't Roman numerals 10 parts of the city is 0 to 9.
hey, do me a favor. Call me jerk one more time.
Let's play that again.
Why you tripping? I ain't even do nothing. I'm a jerk. You ain't never lied, but hey, do me a favor. Call me jerk one more time.
It says legislation calls for a treasury to develop an electronic dollar. So we already know what that's talking about, man. If you're in the spirit, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know that's talking about the MOTB. Because they're gradually crashing the dollar as we speak, man. They're doing this on purpose, man. Everything is strategically planned. They're doing this on purpose to bring forth this new world order. We'll be backed by the MOTB. They're using this guy right here to usher in his Neuralink to put the Karak on your foreheads, man. He's nothing but a foot soldier for the elites, man. Just like Klaus Schwab, he's nothing but a foot soldier. These are foot soldiers for the elites. And you can clearly see, you can read it for yourself what he's saying. This is what they're going to do with their artificial intelligence, right? The AI. It says report 90% of the nations plan a central bank digital currency. It's June. It's June, Nate. Ain't no micro. Come on, man. It's right in your face, man. Blesses your eyes to see and your ears to hear. And that's why they're using this right here. Problem, reaction, solution. They're using this to take away your rights. You can read it for yourself. This is to take away that my body, my choice. That's what they're doing. Right in your face, man. It says the World Health Organization is preparing to vote to strip the U.S. and 194 other nations of its sovereignty and give them total control of the world. So, what you think that juice packet that was pushing 2 years for these last 2 years? That was nothing but a psyop and nothing to do nothing but put the groundwork for the MOTB. That's all it was doing, setting forth the groundwork for them to put total control. That's all it was doing, man. Right in your face. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. The city of confusion represents America. Con means with, fusion means what? Mixture. And Babylon is what? It's nothing but confusion here in Babylon, man. Men want to be women, women want to be men. This place is nothing but confusion. It's nothing but the melting pot. And it's gradually being broken down, man. Gradually being broken down from the inside out, man. The morals of the people is broken down. The spirituality of the people is broken down. The money system is broken down. The education system, everything in society has been broken down, man. He says every house is shut up that no man may come in, because this city, which is America, because America is nothing but a big city. This place is being broken down through the spirit, man. The Most High is taking this place down, and they're gonna start locking this place down very, very soon, man, and putting people in these Q zones. If you haven't seen the movie Songbird, watch the movie Songbird, man. That's what's coming. Watch the movie Songbird. That's coming to America, man. Really, that's coming to America. If you don't even want to watch the movie Songbird, watch the trailer, because that's what's coming here very, very soon. It's funny how they made that movie and a Crown Warrior was going on, man. Showing that everything's predictive programming. Everything's predictive programming. Let me read it again. Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, because they're going to lock this place down. They're going to lock it down, and they're going to have checkpoints where people can't come in unless you got the juice packet and the charagma, because that charagma will lead to your digital passport. Verse 11, there's a crying for wine in the streets. That wine represents this wisdom, this knowledge, understanding, because you got to understand, once this thing take place, that when they already laying forth the groundwork, they're gonna sweep the internet from all control opposition, far as what telling what we're pushing out, exposing them, and also the truth of videos. That's what's gonna come once they bring forth this new internet and crash the system with these various cyber attacks that's coming. They're gonna crash the system and bring forth this new internet that will be lined in with the MOTB, and they're using their AI and technology, their algorithms, to already swipe the internet from words and so-called hate speech and misinformation. So that's what they're gradually doing now. It says, and you best believe that Amos 8 and 11 is going to come in full effect, the famine of the word, because they're going to bring forth legislation to get us off the internet and out the highways and hedges, man. That's why we always say, man, you better get this truth while it's accessible to you right now. It says, all joy is dark and the mirth of the land is gone. And you can clearly see the mirth of America is gone, man. The sports world, the entertainment world, all this shit is dried the hell up, man. It's played the fuck out. All the movies are played out. They're always making remakes. This shit is played out. America's done, man. It had its peak, but now it's at the end, man. Verse 12, and the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. That's what's coming. The gate is gonna be smitten with destruction. There's gonna be destruction on all sides here in Babylon the Great very, very soon, man. Because these people are gonna bug the fuck out, and they're gonna go against each other. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. It says, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, showing you that this is the new Egypt, the new Babylon the Great, all these various captivities in one. That's why it's called Babylon the Great. It's all these various captivities and all these so-called idols and gods are in one, are repackaged here in Babylon the Great, man, and shoved down these people's throats. He said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And that's what's coming. Egypt, which is America, you look on the back of your dollar bill, it has a pyramid. And what do you have in Washington, D.C.? You have Obelix. You have your Oscar awards. That Oscar goes back to Egypt, that idol. All these various things that you see taking place in America it was in Egypt, man. It was all these so-called false gods were the Hamites, man. And it says, verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment of Yahweh shall bring upon it. And that's what you're seeing. People in a position of mourning. You got mothers out here mourning for the lack of infamil. Now they got to breastfeed their kids, man. Come on, man. This place is done. The farmers are mourning because they're losing their land. You got BG buying up all the land. Everything in America is done. The food is drying up, famine of the food at hand. Everything in America is being plagued by the Lord, man. Verse 13, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting in hell and with the fearful constellation. Because you got all these different types of weather patterns, raining, sleet, snowing, hailing, and it's messing up the agriculture here in America, man. And the farmers they don't have enough equipment and enough funding to keep things afloat. And this is gradually set up strategically so BG and these elites can buy up all the land. And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. Destruction to you niggas, Latino Native Americans, and these heathen nations, man. Because you didn't consider, man, especially you tribes. We're talking about you tribes. You didn't consider. You thought everything was good, man. Thought everything was good. You thought what pastor was saying. You thought that lying pork chop eating ass nigga was saying was the truth. But we've been telling that the Lord is about to plague this place as before. And that's why it's called Jacob's trouble. This is your trouble because you won't hearken to Yahweh Shemal Shah. You are a rebellious house. And you're going to and this is why the Lord is justified destroying y'all ass, man. Verse 15, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, which you can see everything we've been speaking on is drawing nigh. It's getting closer and closer to the end. It's getting closer and closer to the end because when this famine of food really hit, when it really set in stone that it's a lack of bread out here, lack of water, these people are gonna bug the fuck out, man. You're gonna see crime rate go through the damn roof. Everybody's gonna be fighting against each other, man. It says, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the swords in their hands, and that's what's coming. When this famine of food really take place, when there's gonna be a lack of bread, lack of water, these people are gonna bug the fuck out, man. You can see the police officers dropping their badges, getting out here, getting it out the mud, just like everybody else. Everybody else, because it's gonna be a man. It's gonna be a dog eat dog world out here. He says, "For there shall be the sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power." So they're gonna be goddamn just getting it out the mud, man. Getting it out the mud. Left ring, right ring. It's gonna be people out here bugging the fuck out, man. Because they ain't gonna have no bread out here to feed their families, man. And this is what you're seeing taking place, man. Everything is lining up to have nothing but anarchy and chaos in the society. You're gonna see the purge in full effect here in Babylon the Great very, very soon. They make these movies for a reason, because that's gonna happen here in America. It said a man shall desire to go to a city and should not be able, because these checkpoints. If you ain't got the digital, the MOTB, your digital ID, you ain't gonna be able to go to another city, man. And they're gonna be shutting these city down because there's gonna be various plagues taking place, bio weapons, and all types of things, man. Who knows what Esau Edom's about to usher in and bring forth, man? Because you gotta understand, man, some major event is at hand. And it's funny, today I'm doing this video, and what's today's date? Friday the 13th. So who knows what this devil has planned, man? It says, because the pride of their city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. And that's what's gonna take place, man. The pride of the city shall be troubled, man, because Americans are proudful as hell, especially the so-called white man. He's very proud. He's a very proud person. And the Lord is about to humble his ass, man, right along with you niggas, too, because you in that same spirit of Esau Edom. The same spirit thinking everything's a goddamn joke. Everything's good. But the Lord's about to humble y'all ass. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because there are lack of bread and for the great tribulation. Hey, it's coming. It's here. It's here, man. Just like what happened in Venezuela is going to happen here, but worse, man. You Americans, you thought Venezuela was, hey, oh, that's Venezuela. Well, guess what? That was nothing but basically a psyop to what was going to take place here. That's what's coming here in America, man. Real quick, and I'm not going to end it. I ain't gonna, like I said, this lesson was real brief, just through the Spirit. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. For woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devils come down to you having great wrath, because he know if he has but a short time. So Esau Edom's about to bring forth that great wrath, man. He know his time is short, so he's about to bring forth that great wrath. That's why you see a lot of legislation is being put into place. This is why you're seeing a lot of things is going the way it's going, man. Draconian measures is at hand, where he's going to be nothing but just wiping people out. Using his troops, using these blue hats. They're going to use the blue hats. If you don't know what the blue hats is, look, you got to Google, look it up, nigga. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. The blue hats is coming. They're already in place, where they're going to start lining these different types of draconian laws up, so they can make America just a not sovereignty anymore. That's why they put JB, Joe Biden, in office, man, because he's a globalist. He's for the elites. His nasty ass is for pushing this new world order, man. And we in the spirit, we're happy in office, because America's finished, man. This place is done. Yahweh Shemal Shah is plaguing Egypt as before, man. So, hey, all we have to do is stay locked in the spirit and keep pushing this word, and Heston Davis coming, because we can clearly see that this place is on its way out, man. So with that, I want to say, call hello yum la, Yahweh by Shemi Shah by Shema Kakodash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, a great meal, son of well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. Abba Babal. Krum Yasharala.